the hell? Somebody like pollards and pine cones. Okay. Alright. Green pine pollards and flowers and what the hell? And they got the windows blocked off. The hell are they, vampires or something? Vampires with bad taste.
You're watching F1 65.
All right, guys, Black is here. And I'm going to let you guys into my life a little bit here. Okay, I uploaded the video talking about a guy I used to mess around with named Billy when I was young. Okay, someone left a comment talking about Billy, you know, saying that Billy is probably, you know, I said in the video that I talked to his brother, and his brother told me that he was married with kids now, right? Well, anyway, somebody left a comment basically saying that Billy is probably DL. He probably still messed around with men. And I said, you know, not necessarily. He could have straightened up. And this person commented back and said that probably not. I mean, I don't remember exact word, but basically he didn't believe that. Well, I got to thinking, and I decided to tell you this. Okay, where I am now, right? If it was up to me, I mean, if I could just choose what I wanted to date, who I wanted to date, and it would happen that way, right now, I would probably be dating a guy, a black man, between the ages of probably, honestly, about 30 or 34, if he looked young, okay? Now, yes, I'm 50 years old. And in a perfect world, I should be attracted to 50-year-old men. Now, not all gay men want younger guys. A lot of straight people believe that bull crap, but it's not really true. No, it's not that I'm not capable of being with the 50-year-old man. It's not that. It's just 50-year-old men don't turn me on. You know, the weird thing is this. When I was 17 years old, no, I wasn't attracted to 13-year-old boys. No, I wasn't. I was attracted to other 17-year-old men. Yeah, younger, maybe a 15-year-old attracted me, but I didn't mess with him because it was against the law, okay? But basically when I was 17, it was probably mostly around my age. There were a few older guys I messed with, but when I say older, I mean like maybe 18, 19, 20, 21. I really don't remember, but it was usually guys my own age. Okay, now, just say when I got up to 27 years old, I was attracted to a 27-year-old, but I was still attracted to 17, 18, 19-year-old. All right. Again, I'm in Georgia. In Georgia, 17 is legal. I mean, I don't go looking for 17s anymore because it's too much of an age difference. I want someone, like I said, I want someone about 30 to 34 because I need somebody who doesn't figure out who they are, what they want, and what they like. So that's why I kind of prefer 30 and up, to be honest with you. Yes, I'm still attracted to the 18, 19-year-old, but they're no good for me. It's nothing good can come from it, okay? Yeah, you can meet somebody young and help them grow. I mean, if I run into that, and I've done that before when I was 34 years old, I met a guy who was 17. I think I told a story about this. He took me to meet his father, and it was like extremely awkward. But anyway, this guy is like 27 years old now. He's in prison. I mean, he's in jail, but it ain't because of me. It just, he did something he wasn't supposed to have done. And he knew better, but he did it anyway, I guess, because it felt good. But anyway, what I'm getting at is this. Let me get back to Billy, okay? I said that Billy could be with a woman with kids and be happy. this YouTuber, this fan is saying that Billy is probably messing around DL, right? I say not necessarily, because I think about myself. Okay, I'm attracted to men, but I'm also attracted to good-looking women. But good-looking women don't like me. They don't mess with me. They don't want nothing to do with me. I'll give you an example. I went to Golden Corral in Stockbridge a few weeks ago. Met a nice-looking woman. I don't know how old she was. I didn't even ask, but I'm assuming she probably 25 to 35. I don't know. I didn't ask. But she's good looking. Okay. She gave me a card and I told her my YouTube channel. Did she actually watch it or whatever? I don't know. I started to give her my phone number, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to give it to her because she looked too good. But you know, then some people tell me all the time, well, Black, why don't you try those women that look too good because they might actually be into you? I don't, because they're not. And I'll tell you why. I went back to that Golden Corral and looking for her. She wasn't there. I told another young lady, asked about her, she said she was off that day. And I was like, okay, cool. So I came back a few days ago. And I saw the same young lady that I had spoke to last time, and I asked her, did she remember me? And she's like, no, I don't remember you. And then I told her that I'm the one that asked about the girl. The girl, her name, I don't remember what her name is, but it's like 3 letters. And she's like, oh yeah, she's over there. And I said, well, tell her I said hello. Well, she went over there, and I guess she said she talked to the girl, and she came back to me and said, I said, did you tell her what's her name? I said, hello. She said, yeah, but she don't want to talk to you. And I'm like, she don't want, I don't want to talk to her. I just came to say hello. You know, she's like, well, she said, where's her tip? And I'm like, where's her tip? I left her a tip, which I did. At least I think I left her a tip. I'm pretty sure I did, because I don't usually get up without leaving a tip. But anyway, and Anyway, all I know is this. The new girl came back and said that old girl said I didn't leave a tip. So I'm like, I know I left a tip. I'm thinking, well, maybe somebody stole the tip when I got up, because there were some people around, right? And it was just me by myself. I didn't have the change, so I just left $5 on the table. Maybe somebody grabbed the $5, or maybe they lied. I don't know. But anyway, I gave her another $5 to give old girl. And old girl still wouldn't speak to me. Walked right by me. Walked right by me and went to the kitchen several times. Went right by me. I was sitting here and she was like, it was like a table. And I think it was one table over. And then it was like a walkway where she went to the kitchen, whatever. Walked right by me, didn't say nothing. But is it that she went on my YouTube channel and realized I'm gay? I don't know. But the thing is this. Some people might say it was that, but to be honest with you, it has nothing to do with it. I'm going to tell you why. If you're good looking, Black women is going to want you, whether you're gay or not. They're going to at least want to talk to you. But the thing is, I'm not tripping that, because like I said, I'm not tripping. But getting back to the Billy thing, if I put it this way, if I could attract good looking women, I would be with good looking women, even though I'm still attracted to men, because being with the man there's no future in it. Every guy I meet just want to get off. They look at me. I'm not saying all of them like that, but I'm saying everyone I meet just want to get off. You know, again, I'm not the best looking person in the world. So for some reason, I'm only good at getting off to them. You know, just think about it this way. And straight guys will tell you this all the time. Oh man, she ugly, but she got some good, zoom, zoom, wham, wham. A lot of guys would say that all the time. Oh man, no man, she ugly hell, but they got paper bags. So guys would say that all the time. So the point I'm making is this. Let's go back a little bit. No, let's throw up a little bit. Remember, I just made a video where I talked about a guy on OnlyFans who wants to meet me. This guy just want to get off. I mean, he done told me several times, oh, I just want to get off. I just want to occasionally get off. I don't want a relationship. I got a girlfriend. Okay, I'm not your side piece. I'm not going to be your side piece. So I don't want to meet you. If you just want a side piece, I don't want to meet you. And he ain't the only one. I haven't met him, but I've talked to a couple other OnlyFans, DL guys who just want to get off, And one of them said to me, man, I got a girlfriend, man, we getting ready to get married. You only good for getting off. And I'm like, well, dude, I don't want just to be good for getting off, so you just go on about your business and find somebody else. I'm too good for that. I'm just too good. I feel like I'm too good for that, and I am too good for that. So I'm not going for it. The guy with the bad breath, I talked about him a million times. He's the closest thing I've had lately to a boyfriend. But like I said, we haven't been together in some years. I mean, like I said, I have a OnlyFans video. Well, I had an OnlyFans video. I took it off of me. Like I said, I think I told you I rubbed my nose across the zipper. That's the closest I've been. I'm not desperate. I'm cool with it. I'm content with it. You know what? How many people have watched the Brokeback Mountain movie? How many people have watched that movie? Now you remember the guy, is it Jake Gyllenhaal or whatever? He wanted to be with the other guy, but because he couldn't be with the other guy, he went looking for other stuff. And if you saw the movie, he ended up dead, right? For somebody killing him. Okay, the other guy, he wanted to be with him, but he didn't want nobody to know. But at the same time, as far as the movie went, he never did mess with anybody else. And he wasn't happy with a woman, so he decided to just be by himself. That movie, it reminds me of myself. It really reminds me of myself. If I can't be with who I want to be with, I'd be alone. I have no other choice. Because, again, I'm too good to mess with the riffraff. I'm too good for that. I'm not. It's not good for your soul to mess around with stuff that's not good for you. If you don't, in the beginning of some of my videos, you hear me say, if you are ashamed of doing something, you need to stop doing it. I mean that. If you do something that makes you feel bad after doing it, don't do it again. So where am I now? I'm sitting. I was getting ready to. I'm gonna tell you my day is, right? My day was this. I got up. I got dressed. I went to my job around 11, even though I'm off. I went to my job around 10 or 11. I moved the company truck down to the maintenance facility, 10 miles down. I parked the truck, got into my Cadillac, drove back up to the office, grabbed my golf, and then came back home. Well, before I came home, I went to another Golden Corral. This is a different. I went to the one in Gwinnett on Satellite Boulevard or whatever. I ate lunch or whatever you want to call it, and then I came home. I thought about going I had been saying I was going to go test drive some cars or whatever, but I don't feel like wasting a salesman time when they could be making some money. So that's the reason I don't go there. But anyway, I came home. I was really, really tired, and I decided to go to bed, to go to sleep. And I wake up, I don't know, about 2 hours ago, and I decided, it's Friday night. I have money in my pocket. I have several vehicles to drive. I can't go that far in the Cadillac, but the F-150, I got the Trailblazer, I got the Golf. Everything runs pretty good, you know. I mean, everything is safe. Everything is dependable. But, you know, it's just, where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? Some people say, well, why don't you go to a gay club? For what? There's nothing in there I want. Seriously, there's nothing in there I want. There's a gay club I go to in Atlanta called Wolf's, right? When I go there, I met a guy a few weeks ago. I don't know if I tell y'all this or not, but I met a guy. He was 52 years old, but he looked like he was 38 or 40 or whatever. He was attractive. I did talk to him. He talked back to me, but I had a feeling it wasn't nothing gonna come from him because he looked too good. But anyway, I gave him my number. He gave me his. I texted him a few times. He responded, but basically, you know, I asked him, are you dating someone? And he said, yeah. And I was like, okay, I quit texting. I mean, if you date someone, why the hell are we talking? But whatever, man. I mean, it just, like I said, if I could date women, I would, because I'm not getting anywhere with dating guys. You know, not getting anywhere. And several years ago, I talked about losing weight, and I actually did lose some weight. And the reason I lost that weight was because it seemed like when I was smaller, I had more people were trying to talk to me when I was smaller. But I can lose the weight I really, really want to, but I really, really don't. So I'm staying the size I am, you know. So where do I go from here? Most likely I'm gonna die alone. Most likely, because like I said, people who want to be with me ain't about shit. I'm dead serious. There's one person who wants to be with me, but they're married. Now they are about something, but they're married. So what good is that? Now, there's another woman who would like to be with me who's not married, but she ain't about nothing. She don't have a house, don't have a car, don't even have a license, you know. I think she works. The last time I talked, she worked, but she's not the prettiest thing in the world. She doesn't have, her hygiene is not the best in the world. I mean, the thing is, you can hug her and you can hug this person and she smells like a clean person, but when you get downtown, and it's been that way the whole time. I've known this woman over 20 some years, and I ain't never went downtown without smelling downtown. I don't like the smell of downtown, so I don't go downtown, okay? I went downtown, not verbally. I mean, I parked my F-150 in the front yard is what I'm saying. About 7 or 8 years ago, and the F-150 would not start up. Every time it'd crank up, run for like 1 second and cut back off. And I sometimes wonder, is it because she's 300 pounds? Is it because she's smelly? Is it because she's not the prettiest thing in the world? Or is it because she's not the brightest thing in the world? It's got all four of those things against her, you know? So I decided after that, I'm not ever doing anything with this person again. I mean, she's not what I want, you know? But that's the choice I have. You know, I mean, that's all. I mean, if I want to be with a woman, that's the only one I can be with. If I want to be with a man, I have to be with Bad Breath, the guy who just wants to get off. Those are my choices, okay? So I choose to be alone. I don't want neither one. I don't want neither one. You know, I hate when a person think that I need them. Ooh, I hate that. I despise that. I despise that. So, not mess with. I'd rather die alone. I would honestly rather die alone than be with somebody that, and then, you know, the thing is, you know what, this woman I'm talking about, right? If her conversation or if her intelligence was up to my level, I could probably deal with everything else. But you know, Also, if her intelligence was at my level, the smell downtown probably wouldn't be so bad because she'd be smart enough to keep it clean. But that's the thing that tripped me out. I mean, it really bothers me. Why is it that smelly people like to be around me? Now, there's a woman that watched this video. Let me check. Say, the married woman does not smell. The married woman doesn't smell. But of course she doesn't smell. She's married. But again, if she was single, I wonder, would she smell? Every freaking body that's single that wants to be around me has a freaking odor. Why is that? I'm like, damn. Or they lie. There's another guy I know. Now, this guy is straight. This guy is straight. But we hang out sometime when he's not trying to take care of a bunch of people he know. He has a family. He's not married, but he has a family. He has kids. He and I sometime, well, we used to hang out until one day I told him his breath smelled, and I asked him, don't come back around me until you do something about your breath. Well, he quit coming around. So, I mean, I just keep saying to myself, why is it that people want to be around me smells? Do I smell or something? I mean, I take a shower every day. I brush my teeth. I go to the dentist, try to keep my teeth in good order. And I mean, I'm like, damn, do I smell? What is it with everybody who wants to hang around me stinks? Wow. I made a pretty long video, guys. I made a pretty long video. So what am I going to do now? Am I going to upload this video and go watch some YouTube? No, man, it's Friday night. I'm single. If I don't, I'm going to ride around. I'm going to ride around. I ought to go with my Trailblazer, but I think I'm going to go with my Golf. That Trailblazer burns so much gas. And I like driving my Golf, you know. It's small. I mean, I like driving it for some reason. It's slow, but I like driving it. It's Dre, y'all have a good day. I'm going right around Atlanta or something. I might stop by Wolf, but I don't know that I tell y'all about. Before I met the black guy, I sat out and some white guy sat next to me and we talked for a minute. He was fat. I think he said he was 50-some years old. He started pulling out pictures of men, nude men or whatever, and I'm like, another freak. I think I gave him my number, but he never did call, which I don't even give a damn, because like I said, he ain't my type. He ain't my type. But I just figured maybe we could be friends and maybe I, meet somebody through him. But whatever, man. Some years ago, I was at work and I stopped at a truck stop. Is it a TA? It's a Petro up in, I think it's Columbia, South Carolina. It's a huge Petro. They got a freaking bar inside. Can you believe a truck stop with a bar inside? I was there one night. I met a 34-year-old truck driver, light-skinned, slim, and I thought he was like 27, 28, and we talked for a while. He was light-skinned, skin. His wrist did something to me. I love slim guys. His wrist, man, it did something to me. Don't ask me why. But anyway, we exchanged numbers, right? And I called or I text him. It's been a while ago. And I told him I was gay. And he said that he didn't really have a problem with that. But every time I say something gay, he's like, man, I have to talk to you later. So I quit calling him. But he was 34 years old. He was highly attractive. But he probably smelled good too. Like I said, usually when they smell good, it's Dre. Y'all have a good day. I'm done.